Okay, this is the third time that I'm filming this, and like we say, third time's the charm. So I hope this is the last time, and we're going to talk about it. But because I have empties, I'm glad I didn't throw them out. Anyway, Salut YouTube. Today's video is going to be the second update for my Yonlong project pan, which is my team project pan slash project use it up. It was inspired by Victoria Joyce and Kat and Haley from the Beauty News. I will link their channel down below. Since this is the third time that I'm filming this, I've lost I think one or two numbers, but I pretty much have all of my data, so let's get to it. I hope I'm not gonna talk too much. First, let's talk about my foundation. This is my Dream Wonder by Maybelline, and I hope that you can see that the bottle is pretty much empty. You can see it here too. I'm not done yet. I hope that about that update, well, the first time that I filmed it, I hope that I could be done with it, but I'm not. I actually pour what was left in this container, which is a familiar container. It's one of my not super shock, what's it called, Star Crushed Mineral Eyeshadow that I'm panning in this project, so we'll talk about that container later in the video. But yeah, the first time that I filmed this, it was more like, it was fuller, but I mean, now maybe I have like 3 uses left before it's done, so it's going definitely to be done by next time. And I forgot to weigh everything, so in my first update I already used it 17 times. Since my last update I used it 15 times. Next we have my Elegant Pro Conceal. I have it in the color Fawn. Since my last update I used it 20 times, and in my first update I used it 27 times. As you can see, this is pretty thin, and I didn't know it, but I had not a big one, but I had an air bubble in it, and yeah, I got it out I think like 3 weeks ago something, and now I'm like right there most likely, and I think I can finish this now because yeah, there's not much product left. I mean, I used up 0.19 grams, so maybe this will be done by the next update. I mean, I have 2 months to finish this. Let's try it. Let's talk about a product that I decluttered. If you've seen my empties, this is my Makeup Forever Pro Finish Powder, and it's kind of broken. I don't know if you can see it, but I decided to declutter it because I had I no I didn't had to, well, okay, I refrankened it. So I frankened it once, I frankened it twice, so I refrankened it since my last update, but then it turned to gray on my skin tone and I was fed up. It was too orange before, now it's too gray. Listen, I have way too many powders to work on, so I decided to declutter it. I still used it 9 times and used up 2 grams, 2.05 grams before deciding to declutter it. For my blush, I'm using this Nicka K New York blush, loose powder blush in the color Romantic. Since my last update I used it 15 times, before that I already used it 19 times. 15 uses is 0.23 grams used up. I thought I could finish this blush by the end of the year, but obviously I cannot. 15 uses in 2 months, first of all, and yeah, it's not going fast enough, so maybe I can use half of it, maybe. For my bronzer, I also have a loose powder. It's actually a face powder from PB Cosmetics. Since my last update I used it 20 times, and I already used it 27 times and only used a 0.69 grams. So this container has 12 grams of products, No, I'm not going to be done, but I think since the beginning I wasn't expecting to finish this by the end of the year, and the progress is really slow. So I'm not going to finish it, but I think I will have good progress maybe. My Manna Kadar fantasy is my highlighter, and my goal is also to finish it. Well, it's the project use it up. Since my last update, I used it 13 times, and I already had 17 uses. I don't. Okay, there's a the smallest dip, but I mean with 13 uses, I only used a 0.07 grams, so I don't know how I'm gonna use this up. First of all, will I be able to hit pan on it? I don't even know. Okay, now if you've seen my intro, you know that I'm trying to work on 13 eyeshadows. They are loose shadows from Star Crushed Minerals, and they are actually samples. I thought that 13 was okay. Let me tell you. Let's go back to this one, the one with my Maybelline foundation. Obviously it's done because here's my foundation now, but to finish this I had to use it like 16 times, and not just like on my outer corner or something, no, as a smoky eye. I think out of my 16 uses, I maybe used it as smoky eye like 15 uses. So all over my lid, in my crease, just a transition color, and that's it. Like, and I already used it at least in my project 10 uses. So 13 plus 16, that's like 29. Wait, what? Oh my god. I was bad at math in my two like last videos. Anyway, so 13 and 16, that's like 29, and with 10 that's 39, and I maybe used it like 5 times, so we'll say 45 uses. 45 uses to use up a sample. I don't know how I'm gonna use up my 12 other shadows, like that's impossible. So with 16 uses, I mean, I only used up like 0.19 grams. Yeah. Next, we'll talk about this one. This is Starry Pink. And since my last update, I used it 14 times, and I used a 0.9, no, 19, 0.17 grams. I think, I used it maybe half of the uses like as a highlighter or highlighter topper. I was hoping to have this one done by this update, but it's like still so full, but I will try to have this done by the next update. I don't know how this will go. I'm gonna fail this finish eyeshadow thing. But I started to work on two other shadows. I started to work on Brick House and Espresso, but I only use each one once. And with one use Brick House, I used a 0.04 grams and Espresso 0.505 grams. Now, thanks to Alejandra Lisette, I said that I wanted to work on my stick shadows, shadow sticks, and this one is from Kiko, and it's from the Arctic Holiday. It's the Glacial Eyeshadow stick in number 3. I only used it like twice since my last update, so I can't even show progress. Did it even lose weight? Yes, 0.04 grams, and maybe it just lost weight because it's drying out. I mean, I don't know. My palette. This is my Sleek Eye Divine palette in the color Original. Listen, I am really not using that palette. Like, I only used it like 6 times, I think. Yes, 6 times since my last update, and 7 times before that. I I wasn't hoping to finish this. Like, obviously, well, first of all, I don't like panning eyeshadows, and I can't do it because I get bored so easily. But with the 6 uses, it's most likely just I reach for one eyeshadow and that's one use. I was hoping to just get this palette to look used, maybe a little bit abused, even though that's not me. I like to keep my makeup pretty like clean, but I was hoping that maybe I could get like maybe one pan in this. They are pretty shallow, but I mean, using it 6 times, I don't think that's gonna happen. And by the way, with 6 uses, I only used up 113 grams. Yeah, okay. No, what am I talking about? That's the wrong line. I was like, it's a lot. I only used up 0.02 grams. Now that's more like the truth. Let's talk about my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil. I have the color Voodoo and Corrupt. I used Voodoo 6 times since my last update, and I have like the progress. It's good progress for 6 uses, and that's mostly because each time I used it as a base for my purple looks, and with that I used up 0.19 grams. For Corrupt, I used it way more often. I used it 16 times, and that's mostly because when I want to have a dark lower lash line, I'm using it only on my lower lash line as a base, but that's way more uses. And I used up 0.94 grams. 94? 24 grams. 0.24 grams. I thought this eyeliner would be done by this update. I said that if I used it more, I'm pretty sure that's what I said in my last update. I said that if I used it more, it would be done, and I used it less. I only used it like 11 times, and in my last update, I got 15 use out of this one. So obviously it's not done, and I don't even know if by the next update this will be done, because, well, obviously today I'm not wearing eyeliner, and I feel like I don't like eyeliner anymore. Not like I don't like doing it. I like it actually. I like to have a sharp line and everything, but I think it's not flattering my eye shape. I mean, I have pretty hooded eyes, and they are like puffy hoods. So, eh. I mean, I don't have a lot of lid space, and that's coupled with the eyeliner. Yeah, but I think in like 4 months, maybe I can finish this. It's not as full as the beginning, but it's not drying out yet. Let's talk about my brows. I'm working on my Nocibé brow pomade. Nocibé is a French beauty retailer here in France. I'm trying to finish it. I don't even know why I'm saying this. Obviously, I'm trying to finish it. Since my last update, I used it 22 times. I already had 29 uses on it. And I mean, I hope you can see I don't really have a lot left, and as you can see the product is really flat in here. I could hit pan like really easily. I maybe have like 2 millimeters of product left. I prefer to use things pretty evenly, so that's why I tend to not hit pan in anything. Anyway, I hope, well, I don't know how long it's going to take me. I mean, I have like, yeah, more than 50 uses on this one. No, 49. No, wait, 51. Math. I have 51 uses out of this, and I don't think it's going that fast. I mean, you really don't need a lot in your brows when you're using a pomade, so I'll keep on going. As a brow mascara, I used my Graphic Brow Fix from Zoeva, and in my last update I said that like it was almost done. The brush was pretty much dry and everything. I only used it 4 more times and decided that listen, it's not doing anything anymore. It's done. Did it go down in weight? Where are you? Yes, that's not significant, but it went down by 0.06 grams and it's done. Now let's talk about lip products. First, I have this Sleek Olala liner in the color Rouge. I only used it once since my last update, and I'm decluttering this. I hate it. Do I hate it? Yes, I hate it. I don't like the formula. Maybe because it has changed, it has dried up a little bit, maybe. But yeah, the color isn't good on my. I don't like the color on my lips. It's like it's a not pigmented red, almost orange, but it's not because it's pulling on the orange way that it's not pigmented. It's just that it's not bright. Not necessarily because I want a bright red, but it's not like it's not pigmented, okay? And it's kind of sticky, dry sticky, weird. No, I goodbye. Okay, so my angle changed a bit. Sorry for that. Let's continue with my two other lip liners. They are from Sleek. They are the twist up lip liners. This is in the color Currant. This is in the color Deep Cherry. Let's talk about Currant first. Since my last update, I only used it 3 times. And I am supposed to use it with this lipstick, but forgot every time almost, so only used it 3 times. But because it's a really creamy formula, I have great progress. And I used up, where are you on my sheet? I used up, well, I used up only 0.01 grams, but okay, I guess. Then I was working on Deep Cherry, and oh yeah, I lost that number. I think I used it like 19, no, 11 times, and I mean, it's done. It's empty. There's nothing left. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. I mean, I used up 0.0709 grams to finish it, and thanks the Lord, because I was waiting to finish this to roll this out and declutter it. This is also from the Arctic collection. It's the matte lipstick in the number 5, and this is what it's looking like. And I'm gonna declutter it because it's looking purple on my lips. I hate purple lipstick on me, so I still used it 9 times. I mean, no, I used it 7 times, and I used a 0.2 grams, so still got my use out of this one, but goodbye, see you never. And the other one, yes, it's the same packaging, and it's this color. It's more like a pinky raspberry, maybe. This one I used it 9 times, so way more than in my last update, and I used up 0.3 grams. This one I'm keeping it. By the way, their bullets are broken, so that's why I chose to pan them. It's staying right there. And my last bullet lipstick also has the bullet broken. It's from Tease. It's their lipstick, and that's the color. It maybe look a little bit red on camera, but on my lips it's just like the perfect nude. I love it. Since my last update I used it 9 times, and I used the 0.19 grams. I don't know if I will be able to like finish it until it's like flush to the packaging, because one of the last time that I used it, like while I was applying it, the bullet like just, I don't know, fell off, and while I was applying it rolled all over my lips. I was quite lucky that it didn't just fell off on me or on the ground, just like got it and put it back. But so maybe when I will get like lower, it will fall, and we'll see. Just wanted to say it. For my liquid lipstick, it's also from Kiko. It's from the collection Dark Treasure, and it's the matte liquid lip color in the color 2. I'm only using this as a cream blush. I love the color. I love the formula. I'm wearing it today, but I have my romantic powder blush over it, so it's a little bit more pinky. This is more like a brick color. I love it on my cheeks. I don't really enjoy it on my lips. How am I saying lips? I like it on my cheeks. I don't even know what I'm saying. I love it on my cheeks, and I don't really enjoy it on my lips, so I'm gonna try to finish this as a cream blush, I guess. So since my last update, I used it 6 times, and I used a 0.13, I can't say 13, why? 0.13 grams. Last lip product is my Sephora crayon in the color orange. My Sephora glossy crayon in the color orange. I pretty much forgot about this in the last 2 months. I only used it 3 times. Only used the 0.13 grams this time. And this is a really like firm formula, even though it's a glossy lip crayon. It's firm, but I could show a little bit of progress on my sheet, so that's what you're seeing on the screen. But yeah, if I want to finish this, I will have to wear it more. Okay, now let's talk about my Conad nail polishes. Let's start with the red one. I used it twice since my last update, and I used the 0.33 grams. I think I can finish this. You can't really see it through the bottle because they keep falling off, but I'm like right there, and I'm not gonna mark the level because it's such a tiny bottle. I'm too lazy for that. But yeah, I only used it twice in 2 months, but I think I'm gonna pick up my nail polish usage maybe. Anyway, next let's talk about the black one, and this is actually pretty much empty. Well, I tried to empty it in another black nail polish because the other black nail polish, I like the consistency and the formula, but it's not like pigmented enough, black enough. So I poured this one into it because this one is, well, it's for stamping, so it's really pigmented, but I don't really like the consistency on my nails when I'm using it. So I emptied it as much as I could. I can see that there's still product, but I can't get it out. I don't care. It's gonna roll out of this project, but not of my inventory because it's in the other nail polish. And the last one is the gold one, and can you see how ugly this is? I'm going to declutter it because I hate the color, I hate the formula, I hate the color, I hate the formula. That's basically why. Yeah, I didn't use it at all since my last update, and I didn't use my black before pouring it in my other bottle, so can say goodbye for these two. Almost there. We have my perfume Diamonds. Suddenly Diamonds. I don't know if you can see it. You can see it, I'm pretty sure. I have a little bit left, but I can't get it out when I'm trying to spray. Like, where's the sprayer? It's no. Anyway, when I'm trying to apply it on my skin, it's not spraying, so I give up. For me, this is done. I mean, that was my progress in 2 months, so I finished it. I used it, I think I lost that number, but I think I used it like 12 times to finish it. And I used the I used the 10.25 grams. And finally, last product that leaked everywhere is my Eucerin Atopy Control Body Lotion. As you know, if you followed me just a little bit, I'm not a good body lotion user. Even though my skin, especially the skin on my legs and feet, really, really needs it. In my first update, in 2 months, I only used it like 6 times. That's that progress. And if you've never seen Danny from Danny's Makeup, I will link her channel down below. She has really dry skin, but she also has like eczema, so maybe that's also why I think it helps. But she's going through lotion really fast. Personally, I was just like, Anne-Sophie, mets juste de la crème. And because she's using up body lotion left and right, I decided that every time, that was the goal at least, every time that I'm watching one of her videos, and she's pretty much posting every day anyway, I'm gonna put on body lotion. So I finished it, and I had to use it 25 times to finish it. So I mean, 25 uses is like half of the bottle, so that's maybe like 2 months of use, because when I'm only using half a pump for my neck, I'm not tallying, so a little bit of product got used up without being like, you know what I mean. But it's done. I finished the body lotion. I almost didn't finish it before that update the first time that I filmed it, but yeah, I finished it on I think it was on the 30th of April. I was so proud of myself, okay? So proud. Because, I mean, I've had body lotion turn bad on me. That's how bad I am with applying body lotion. I didn't even know it was possible. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed my video. Before we say goodbye, I just wanted to say that it's the first time in a long time that I'm wearing red and I'm really feeling it. Also, the eyeshadow that I'm wearing on the center of my eyelids as a halo eye is JD Glow 365, and my JD Glow eyeshadows are pretty much untouched because they live right there. Well, now they are with me, but they live right there, like all the way to the back, and I'm too lazy to get them. But I saw who, maybe Andrea from Pretty as a Peacock, was it her? I don't remember, but someone talked about, I think it's the eyeshadow Unexpected. Was it her? I don't remember. I saw someone talking about the eyeshadow, I think it's Unexpected. It's like a nude galaxy eyeshadow. It was really flaky, and for a second I thought that it was the one that I have, because I mean, I'm pretty sure that you can see, but 365 is kind of flaky. I really like it actually, but yeah, I thought that it was the one that I had, and so I had to check, and I decided that I need to wear these. They are so pretty. So anyway, this is 365, a red lipstick like from Milani, don't remember the name. And yeah, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, Please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Take care. Bye.